in the last month, I have done some scary fucking shit in my business. Like, hello, I launched a community. I've never launched a community before. Shout out Style Squad. If you want to join, you can join at any time. It's a rolling monthly subscription to the Style Squad, a community of women who are ready to live this like upgraded lifestyle, to feel amazing, to be great. Like, it's really just about like, what can I do on a daily basis in my business, my career, my wellness, and my relationships to feel fucking amazing. Boom. That's the Style Squad. Hello, Style Nation, and welcome back to the Style for Life podcast. It's your girl, Katie, and I know that today's episode is going to be fire. So sometimes, like, right before I hit record, I'm like, oh, I don't really know. But today, I get the intuitive hit when I was taking a shower that today's episode is going to be life-changing, and I've had so many of my own life-changing epiphanies over the last month, and it's all coming together. And I'm just so excited to share today's episode with you, to give you guys some insights into spring, how to get ready for spring, how to feel good in your body, what to shop for, so you can be present and feel amazing in your life. So let's start from the beginning. No, I'm joking. Being an entrepreneur is the hardest and best thing I've ever done. And one thing I want to say is, I think a lot of people look at it and they think, oh, it must be nice. Or it's, you just get to sit at home all day and you just get to shop on the internet. Dude, if it was that easy, everyone would do it. And there's something to be said for taking the path of least resistance, right? It's really fucking hard and exhausting every single day to just wake up and be uncomfortable. Totally get it. But I do believe that our life really changes on the other side. And so when someone comes to me and they say, man, look at you, and you just like, you took a jump and now you're just flying. Yes and no, because like, yes, I'm flying, and at the same time, I'm like building my wings as I'm going. And that's why I feel really excited to share today's episode on what to shop for your spring capsule, because I've learned a lot since the last time I did this episode in the fall, when we were really focusing on fall capsules and how to build them. I've learned a lot around what you need and how to provide value to you as a listener, as a client, as a Style Squad member, as a woman who wants to feel good and is ready to make those little leaps and start building her wings for whatever it is that she's jumping for and ready to fly for. So like, oh, I have the fucking chills. I knew today's episode was going to be so good, and I feel it all coming together. So I don't talk about my kids a lot on the podcast, or at least I feel like I don't. And it's one of the areas of my life I don't really get into or talk about a lot outside of in my business is my kids. And I joke a lot around, like, my daughter hates fashion and thinks it's stupid. And she has a very particular style, but she still has a style, right? And I try to tell her that all the time. I'm like, it's not about wearing a dress. If you don't wear a dress, don't wear a dress. I don't give a shit. But like, your clothes can really make you feel good. And like, they can make you feel connected to you, who you are. So her new thing that she's really been like leaning into, like her outfit formula, is she's fallen in love with hoodies. When, like, who wouldn't? Hoodies and leggings. Like, come on, who doesn't want to wear hoodies and leggings every single day? We've all fallen in love with that. But I've been challenging her to, like, okay, well, let's wear ones that make you feel good. And like, how can we play? And like, how can we switch up your leggings to match your hoodies? Like, to have fun with it, like, just have fun with it. And this is going to sound really funny, but I use a Peloton app, not the actual bike, but just the app. And it's probably not going to sound funny to you because you're like, duh. And I'm obsessed with looking at their outfits every time they get on, because I know that behind the scenes, they have this huge dressing room with all these workout outfits, and everyone on the show, the guys, ladies, everybody gets to go back there and just like pick their outfit, their mood, the energy, the color of the outfit that matches the energy that they are really trying to put into that workout that day. And they're really intentional around their motivation, around, I can just tell the colors that they pick, the way they do their hair, their jewelry, all of it. And I just think that's so fucking cool, because you have so many trainers on this app and you just get the feeling. Like I can tell just by looking at their outfits before I even read the description of like what energy this workout is going to bring. And I'm like, this shit is so fucking powerful and an opportunity to use it every day, because no matter what you're doing in your life, you have to get dressed every day. Just like I have to eat every day. And you guys know I love to use that example. So because I'm watching Peloton all the time and I'm looking at this more athletic gear and my daughter is always watching me do it, you know, I started showing her, like, look how you can play. Like, you can wear athletic gear, but you can play with it to your personality, right? So a brand that she's really fallen in love with is Champion. And I just love it so much because this morning she was like, well, I want to feel like a champion today. And so we have all her Champion outfits. And then some of them don't have Champion written really big across the chest. Some of them are just like the little C's and different things like that. But today she wanted to feel like a champion. So she wanted to wear her hoodie that has Champion really big across the chest and matching leggings that say Champion really big down the leg. And I was like, see, like there's something to this. I didn't say this to her. It's just what I was thinking to myself. I was like, see, man, there's something to this. Like a 9-year-old girl like wants to feel like a champion today. And this is how she's doing it. And it's not around being glammed up. Okay, I don't know if that girl will ever own a piece of makeup. And she will never do her hair. It's always going to just be down. But that's her style and she's owning it. And she felt like a fucking $1,000,000. She let me take a picture and I got to share it on my Instagram. I asked for permission and everything. And I was like, wow, like look at this person come to life. This person who like always is like, I hate fashion. It's not fashion that we hate. We hate the idea of fucking doing another thing that we feel like we don't have time to do, which is also what kind of why I started this whole conversation with being uncomfortable and being an entrepreneur. In the last month, I have done some scary fucking shit in my business. Like, hello, I launched a community. I've never launched a community before. Shout out Style Squad. If you want to join, you can join at any time. It's a rolling monthly subscription to the Style Squad, a community of women who are ready to live this like upgraded lifestyle, to feel amazing, to be great. Like it's really just about like, what can I do on a daily basis in my business, my career, my wellness, and my relationships to feel fucking amazing. Boom. That's the Style Squad, right? I have no idea what I was doing. And it's the one thing, and only because it's been almost 3 years, that I was like, I'm going to launch this with pure fucking curiosity because I feel called to do it. And it's not a money grab. It's a $37 a month subscription, right? It's not out of money. It's out of my fucking love and passion for sharing this information and being of service. And it's the first time that I really just went with straight, I want to do this because I want to do this. This isn't about making a shit ton of money as an entrepreneur because $37 a month. I don't have a super big audience. Okay, I don't. I have a really loyal and amazing audience. When I say audience, I mean like podcast listeners. And I don't have a huge clientele roster for one fucking person. And I just haven't grown that much. But I was like, I know for a fact if I get 10 people in here, right? Like I would love this fucking opportunity to share in this space and just let it grow and to have fun with it, right? And it's the first time that I've done something like that, and it blew the doors open to so many other areas of my life where I was like, holy fucking shit. If we're not intentional with every decision, not clear on every decision on why we are actually doing something, we will feel trapped. I use the example of that not being a big money grab as an entrepreneur because a lot of times in the entrepreneur world and just in real life, even in your career, because I did this in my career too, like we chase money or we chase dreams or we chase a person or we chase in a feeling and we don't know why we're doing it. We just know like we should, right? Like that's what people tell you that you should be doing it. But when you are chasing things without intention, it really truly never comes to turn into what you want it to be. So my intention was clear, had always been clear. I had a fuck ton of fear around it, I'm not going to lie, but my intention and the feeling behind it was what drove it 1,000%. And that intention then led to me understanding how important intention is, which then led me to what I really want to talk about today is the intention behind my quarterly style books and what they really, really are. And I had this huge epiphany, and I've been having them in other areas of my life. I had them in finances, just like my personal finances, how I spend money, how I save money, how I plan for my future. I had them in my journey with food, which I talk about constantly. It's like, it fucking overwhelms me, and I'm constantly overwhelmed by it. And the way that I can open a closet and just like whip together an outfit, like I cannot do that in the kitchen. But because I've started to really focus on what intention means to me, like I've been seeing that actually be easy. You guys know I shout out my friend Amber all the time, who's really my nutritionist. And I was like, bitch, I've eaten vegetables like 3 days in a row. Who am I? And it's because I've had this like laser fucking focus on intention. And it's been so crazy. So I want to really go through like intentionally building your capsule wardrobe for spring and make it super easy for you, because this episode is going to drop on March 20th, which is spring equinox, woot woot. And then on March 21st, the spring guide shopped by a stylist is going to drop the next day. And it's a complete done for you shopped and styled spring book. And the intentionality that I learned and my aha from letting myself fail and letting myself be curious and just like launching this book in the fall. A couple of you listening probably have the book. Well, we're doing the same thing, but in spring, but better, because you always got to get better. And I got so much amazing feedback. Thank you so much. Every person in the Style Squad is going to get a free copy of this book. I personally think this is one of the huge perks of being in the Style Squad is you're basically getting styled constantly. I wouldn't say it's free because it is a monthly paid membership, but $37 a month is essentially free when you think about how much it would cost to do one-on-one work with a stylist like myself, right? So yes, there's a small financial investment, and then the book itself is going to be $37 as well because I wanted it to match and be the same as the Style Squad. But when I tell you that you're basically getting personal styling for free, I mean it, and here's why. I did not do a good job of advertising and telling you the value of this book when I launched it in the fall. I titled it How to Shop Like a Stylist, and I shared my exact process of what I do with my paid one-on-one clients, like the women that pay me one-on-one to do it for them, right? Hands off, shop them, style them, tell them exactly what to do every step of the way. I shared that process with you guys. And I shopped over 30 different looks for you in the digital closet app, Hue and Stripe, that I use. But I positioned it to you as I was going to teach you how to do that, but I actually had done it for you. And in an age, the information age, where the consumption of information is astronomical, where you can literally get overwhelmed just on the amount of content you want to consume that you haven't even taken action on. We haven't even allotted for time to take action. I led you to believe that this book was just another thing that you were going to have to consume, and then you'd have to go take action. Yes, you have to actually get out the credit card and buy the clothes if you want to buy the clothes. I'm not there to do that for you, but that's the same with my clients. But I have packaged it up for you. I've explained all the trends. I've packaged it up to you into outfit formulas, over 30 of them. I've shopped it for you. It's one click, shop and go. And I'm actually going to create a video to show you guys how this whole process works. This is access to the exact platform that I use when I'm styling my one-on-one clients. It's the exact same platform that celebrity TV stylists use when they style celebrities for big events and TV shows, when they're producing movies and they have to know who wore what outfit. They use this platform to track this outfit. I was literally on a training call as one of my mentors, learning how she uses this platform to style for TV shows. Like TV shows that are winning Emmys and things like this, like big time. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, I don't think I've shared the value of what's in these books and what's in the Style Squad enough. And why, if this is so amazing, do these products cost $37? Because I think everyone should have fucking access to this. I think this should be shit that is free and easy for everyone if they're willing to actually just like go do the shopping themselves, right? Like it's all laid out for you. All you have to do is implement it, period. Because we spend so much time consuming that we're not implementing and we're feeling and staying trapped in our minds. And why else am I doing it for just $37? Because I know how that feels. If there was an app that someone came to me and said, for $37, so you could do $37 one time and just get this book and get access to everything in that book from all the spring outfits. I'm going to put bras and underwear in there because I always tell my clients, you got to start with your good bras and underwear. There's over 100 pulled items, over 30 lookbooks for you to choose from. And 100 pulled items might sound like a lot, but the reason I have so many pulled items is because after you know and determine what your style personality is, which I give you the quiz and tell you exactly how to do it, there's a little something in there for everyone. So I want my classic ladies to be able to come in here and say, okay, so here are the spring shoes that Katie had pulled. Which one of these are classics? Then you can immediately release 10 of them. And now you're only focused on these. And then you're like, okay, I need a fashion sneaker. I need a sandal. Okay, now we've knocked out more based on your style. So whether you're romantic or dramatic or classic or whatever your words are, there's something in here for everyone. And then you can take these books. But if someone came to me and said, Katie, like this exists and it was food and it was already laid out and it's in a meal plan and all I have to do is like literally hit buy and then it's going to get shipped to me. Are you kidding? I would do it all day, every day, all day, every day. So I share all that to just say like, this feels so good and I'm so excited. And I'm just so grateful that I have a way to make this accessible. It's why I love fucking podcasting. It's like, this shit should be for everybody. Like, to be human is to struggle. Yes, it is. Our minds are crazy places, but we don't have to suffer. When we feel the resistance, when we feel the conflict, there's a solution out there, and we just have to be able to look for it and implement and take action on it. We can't do it all the time, so we have to pick and choose, and then that's where we bring in resources. Yes, I will and have paid for styling because I do want someone else to come do it for me sometimes. But that's a space where I don't have to get support most of the time, but I do need support. I do need to have someone in my life all the time for nutrition support, right? So we get to take the things that we're naturally good at and murder those, right? Like rock the shit out of those. And then the places where we're not completely, or maybe we don't even want to put our time and energy, those are the places that we get to add in support. Now that support can look like one-on-one, or that support can look like done for you guides like this. And I just think that's really, really important. So I just want to share that with you, how fucking juicy it is and how this isn't just another thing for you to fucking go do to be overwhelmed about. And you're going to be really happy because I'm going to go through the 9 spring pieces to master your wardrobe. And guess what? This is how much I love you guys. Leggings. Okay? I gave you leggings. I put sleek leggings on here because I know I'm driving a bunch of people crazy with the non-skinny jeans. And the non-skinny jeans are hard to transition into. It's been 10 years. But also in fashion, just like in nature, there's a yin and a yang to everything. So you know what's been showing up on the runways more and more. Do you know what's going to start showing up in your favorite retailer more and more? Leggings. Fancy, sleek leggings. But they're still leggings, right? Because wherever there's the wide leg, there needs to be the legging. But I also know that the wide leg jeans and the flare jeans have shifted fashion in so many different ways, like from our accessories, from our jackets, everything now, our shoes especially. It's like, fuck, how do I dress for this? So in this book, Shopped by a Stylist, not how to shop, I did the shopping for you. I really focus on that. I really, really focus on how to dress with those new non-skinny jeans and what trends and outfits support that. There's a seasonal checklist. There's tips for every single look. I took your feedback. A couple people said these outfit formulas are great, but can you give me some tips on like how to take it from day to night or how to switch it out or, you know, how to like really put this finishing touches on it. I made sure I included, I think there's about 7 outfits that have leggings. So I actually sent out an email with a behind the scenes look to anyone as a toss up freebie for the leggings, three different looks, because I want people to understand the power of getting dressed. So freestyling, I sent that out in email. So if you're on my email list, you got that. You should check it out. This is exactly the same process that I use for every single one of my clients. So there you go, done for you. So we have leggings. We have everything, like literally everything. When I did this book last year, one of my good friends and clients, sometimes the lines get blurry between clients and friends because you begin some deep stuff. And she said, oh my God, she's like, this book is amazing. And I saved it on my phone. And when I went shopping, like it was beyond easy. She's like, I've never liked shopping. Like I hate it. Most people do because who the fuck has time? Who has time, honestly? Like think about it. It's why you just keep on doing the same thing over and over. But this is such an easy way to infuse the upcoming spring trends into your wardrobe. You guys know me. I have a really simple classic style. So all of my outfits are super easy, comfortable, chic, polished, casual. And then I show you how to really intentionally work in the trends. I go over the trends, what they are, how to do them. Last week's episode, we talked a lot about it based on your sign, trying to make it real fun and juicy. So anyways, the book is out officially tomorrow, but depending on when you're listening to this podcast, so we'll just say that the book is out. You can grab it at katiejuststyle.com/shopped. Shopped, because it's shopped and done for you. That's the book. But let's hop into the 9 spring pieces that master your capsule wardrobe. Yes, these are on the seasonal checklist from the book. Yes, these are outfits that are totally styled from the book because like I said, this is my jam. This is when people are like niche down. This is my niche, okay? It is turning something that's casual into a polished, really fucking put together look that feels like you. And when it's time to get extra and dramatic, oh, honey, we can do that too, okay? But we have to master our everyday lifestyle, our everyday mental wellness to step into those places of greatness. So let's hop into the 9 spring pieces to master your capsule. I'm going to line list these for you, talk about them a little bit. This is just a toss-up. These are the things to go by that will really help you building your capsule wardrobe. Now, there's a couple pieces in here that are transitional because spring is that weird time of year, depending on where you live. It's like a week. Okay. So some of these pieces you might even have from fall. But these spring pieces that I'm going to name the transitional, like the jackets, don't forget that when summer ends and we move into fall, these are capsule pieces. You can take these with you. Okay, these are not things that are really ever going to pop in and out. Yes, they will need to be refreshed in a couple of years because wear and tear and styles do shift slightly. But if I go through, like, especially the first 2 are jackets. So 9 spring pieces to master your capsule. Number 1 and number 2 are jackets. Number 1, leather bomber, right? Leather bombers are great for if you're trying to create a waist with your jacket. If jackets that hit right at your waist fit and feel really good for you, paired with your flare jeans. That's a really cute way to balance out your body shape. So if leather bomber jackets are something that's on your wish list that you've been thinking about, definitely buy one for spring. They'll pair great with dresses. Like I said, all of these outfit formulas are in the book. And you can wear that through spring on cold spring nights and then again in the fall when we start to transition again. Number 2, which is one of my favorite I can't even talk. Favorite quotes. You guys know that this one is here forever. It just gets updated. Is your transitional trench. I love a good trench coat. Everybody looks good in a trench coat. There's so many different ways to tie it, to create your waist, to make you feel amazing. They lengthen the body. They're neutral. They're classic. They're chic. They literally go with everything. So if you needed a coat and you're like, it's a little chilly, in Virginia, the mornings are like literally today. The morning is 32. It's actually 28 when I woke up. And it's going to be like 68 this afternoon. So yeah, it calls for some transitional pieces. Get you a trench. So the next 3 on the 9 pieces to master your capsule for spring are all bottoms. In my list, when I think of capsule pieces, I don't focus as much on tops because I feel like tops are so many to choose from. And I think tops are the most fun place to play. obviously there's a key one or two that we'll talk about, but I think tops are the most fun place to play. This is where silhouettes and necklines make all the difference on our body type and our body shape. And this is where we get to have the most fun. That's where you're going to have to pull out your styling chops a little bit more. But obviously there's a couple of key tops, but let's go back to the 3. So we have 1 and 2, leather bomber, transitional trench. 3, 4, and 5 are all bottoms. Number 3, I'm going to say quality denim. Denim is an investment. So all of your capsule wardrobe should all be investment pieces that you don't mind spending money on, because it can literally be worn over and over and over, mixed and matched with all within each other in all of these outfits. Like literally, this is the core of my entire wardrobe. Quality denim. I did a whole episode on how to wear non-skinny jeans. There's even a blog on that. It's the only blog I have to date. I'm going to do more on how to wear non-skinny jeans on the website, katiejuststyle.com. You can see it says blog. You can click there if you want visuals, or you can go back a couple episodes. I'll tag it in this episode. Let me make a note. And there's a how to wear non-skinny jeans episode. We even talk about like butt pockets, how to make your butt look good if you have a flat butt, and it's jeans by body type. I don't talk about body type a lot. I probably should, but everyone has such a varying different body type, and I think this is the real magic of working with a personal stylist. Number 4. So number 3 is quality denim. Number 4 is a spinoff of this, but it's an easy way and one of my favorite things to do to add some drama and some style spice in your wardrobe is white denim. White denim, especially as we head into spring, there's going to be 2 spring trends, counterpart, the yin and the yang, blinding white, which I think is always appropriate, even in the fall, winter. And then, of course, there's going to be there's going to be a resurgence of just black, right? Where like designers have been stepping away from black, and we're really focusing on dopamine colors to perk people's moods up post-pandemic, but you're starting to see black introduced again on the runways, especially as a spring color, which I think is really fascinating, is that there's some big anti-spring colors. But with this whole 90s fashion and like the 90s angst, you can't really get away from black. So there's going to be a lot of black on black again, but that's the counter trend to blinding white, which is one I actually focus on in the book, and how to incorporate that and to how not to be scared of it. But white jeans make everything look cooler. In my opinion, they're still jeans. They're still super casual. And my hot tip on white jeans, white denim runs smaller than most denim. So don't be afraid to size up. Still not exactly sure, other than I think the fibers just run tighter from the dyeing process, but white denim runs smaller most of the time, so size up in your white jeans. Don't be scared. Don't worry about it. That's just a hot tip. This is a data point to make your life easier. It has nothing to do with your body shape or the extra cookies you ate this morning. Number 5, which is another bottom. When we have really quality bottoms, like jeans, pants, in our wardrobe, it makes the tops so much easier. And again, I think tops are the place I like to spend the least amount of money. If I'm doing high-low styling, tops are where I will play a little bit. Tops are where I'm going to shop at Zara. Jeans, I'm going to invest in my jeans. Those are probably going to come from Nordstrom and all the different brands sell there. So next on the list, bottoms. So we have great quality denim. We have some white jeans. Give me those sleek black leggings, baby. So you're going to see a lot of really fun, like styled leggings that we can really dress up to look really cute. So I dropped those in my email last week. They're going to be in the book, the different styling solutions for it. And it's really little things, right? We're all already doing these things. It's just really little easy styling transitions. It's like, instead of wearing the hoodie, let's try on a long blouse and some sandals. But sleek black leggings are going to look a little different. I haven't seen, and I'm sure they're out there, but in my shopping, I haven't seen as much as like that moto style legging, so much as this sleekness where like you're going to see like the fake pleat down the front of it. Or my absolute fucking favorite is the split hem leggings. Look amazing. Make your legs look longer. So fucking juicy. And the other thing I've seen is like little teeny flare leggings and stirrups, which I think stirrups are hot. Okay, I think they're cool. I think they're fun. So that's just me. I just remember wearing them when I was younger, and I think they're just really cute. So be on the lookout for not just black leggings, but leggings having fun little embellishments down by the ankles. Like I said, the split hem leggings, which you'll see all over the book, I think are the cutest because they're still really tight, but they give you that little teeny flare at the bottom. So it elongates our legs. It's an opportunity to show some ankle. I attract a lot of petites probably because I'm right on the edge of that. It's going to make you look longer. You just got to make sure that they are short enough for your legs. All right, so that was 5. So we got leather bomber, transitional trend, quality denim, white jeans, sleek black leggings. Number 6 piece, spring piece. You need to master your capsule wardrobe. This is a toss-up and something you might need to buy to replace more often because you're wearing it so much, but maybe you don't. And don't be afraid to invest here either. Is a white tee or a white blouse. You can literally style it with anything. A white tee or a white blouse can go under any of these jackets. It can go under your blazers. They can even go under dresses if they need to. Like I said, you can pair your new leggings with the blouse and a cute pair of sandals or fashion sneakers, like whatever it is. White tee and blouse, always, that will forever be on every person's list when you see these are things you need. So now let's get into 7 and 8, which are shoes. So on my top 9 spring pieces to master my capsule wardrobe are 2 pairs of shoes. And some people include boots. Now, I do have more items on the seasonal checklist. So the seasonal checklist in the book goes a lot further than this. But if you wanted just the easy toss-up 9 things to make sure you have that we need to replace first before we add in anything else, the 2 pairs of shoes that I would pick, because I'm assuming that we all have boots that we've been wearing all winter. But if you don't have a nice pair of boots, boots can still be worn in the spring. It's right until we get to summer. Comfortable sandals are what I'm going to trade those boots in for. So I'm trading them in for comfortable sandals. And there's some really, really fun trends this spring. And I think all of them for me will be worked in on shoes, especially my sandals. There's some really fun colors coming down the pike. And one of them is metallic silver. And I think it looks amazing in shoes. Hot tip, there's a pair of aerosols that are metallic with a low heel in the spring book. And oh my God, like they're amazing. Everybody needs to own them. They're going to be comfortable. They're going to be on trend. They're going to last you a long time. And really, do metallics ever really go in and out? Like you can always get away with silver. So comfortable sandal is number 7 on my top 9 list. And number 8, and this is live and die. If you know me, this makes every outfit look instantly more chic and stylish, is a fashion sneaker. If you want to wear your jogging suit or your pajamas to the grocery store, put on a fashion sneaker and you will look like you did it on purpose. You will look like a celebrity. It's the key. It's the number 1 key to looking chic and stylish when you're trying to be comfortable is a fashion sneaker. Do not wear your gym sneaker with your outfit. It instantly looks too casual. If your outfit is casual, you need to polish it up with a fashion sneaker. Still extremely comfortable and functional, but fashionable. It's my key to everything. Yes, I have gym sneakers. Yes, I wear them when I walk around my neighborhood. I don't walk around my neighborhood in Converse and Vans. I wear my Mizunos or my Asics or whatever. But I don't wear them when I run out in my jogging suit because it just makes it look completely casual, right? I don't want to look like I'm going to the gym. I want to look like I'm going shopping in my jogging suit and I want to look cute and stylish at the same time. Like that's the key. If you buy any one thing, get a cute pair of fashion sneakers. And there's so many different pairs you get to choose. If you feel like you're petite and you've gained some weight and you don't really like, how do I phrase this? If you are working on body neutrality right now, I would go with a low top sneaker because it makes your legs look longer. So that's my hot tip on that. Try to be the body stuff goes really deep and it goes so much deeper than fashion. But if we're getting into the logistics on how to feel really good in your body and elongate and look longer, do that. Low top fashion sneaker. And then last but not least, one spring trend that I think is really cool. And again, something you can invest in and will make your capsule wardrobe is a really cute tote bag. So you're going to see the reemergence of totes instead of like the super small crossovers because our jeans are getting bigger, right? And the jeans are getting bigger. So now we're balancing out that by tighter tops, shorter tops, lots of crops and different things like that, right? more fitted on the top. So we need that accessory that's going to bring it all together and balance it all out, right? And that's really our tote bag. So you'll be seeing a lot of tote bags. My mom's other cute tote bags are the best. You can put all your kids' snacks in there, all your water. You can even use it to put game day gear in and things like that. Like when my kids were real little, like there was not a version of me that was going to get an ugly ass diaper bag. Okay. So I use tote bags. They're really cute book bags. Like that's one of my go-to accessories that I really, really love. I actually don't have a tote bag right now. So I'm really excited about this. I just have cute little tiny, body crossover. So I'm really excited. So let's run through the 9 spring trends again to master your capsule. If you want to just go out there and get it done, leather bomber, transitional trench, if I could say it, quality denim, jeans, non-skinny jeans, white jeans, sleek black leggings, white tee or blouse or white blouse, comfortable sandals, fashion sneakers, and a fresh new tote bag. Now, these are quality pieces that you can wear. They can transition into summer. They can transition into fall. Obviously, pieces of them can be layered in the winter as well. These are pieces that we can invest in. They're essential. This is the capsule wardrobe. It's not trendy. It's timeless. And then we can layer in trends that match our personality, that match our vibe. Like I said, all of this and more is explained, like the trends, how to use them, how to match them to your body, how to tap into the vibe is like this book. It's completely explained out for you. There's over 30, I don't know exactly how many, I just know it's over 30, but I can't remember the exact number. There's over 30 different outfit formulas pre-done for you with stylist tips attached to every single one. Shopped, styled, lookbooked in hue and stripe. You just log in. It's a digital closet and you get taken directly to the item. This isn't like, when you go to a website, I hate this. Go to Nordstrom and they have spring season trends and this super cute fucking top. But you can't click on it. It's not going to take you to the top. Now you got to go to tops and you got to like type in what you think you saw and like what the color was. No one has the language and you can spend hours on the site. None of that. These are curated, shopped for you. Literally, like I've been on the sites, I've shopped them all for you. The only thing I can't guarantee is if tons of people buy this book and shopping it, I do not control Nordstrom's or Express or anybody's inventory levels, right? But it's shopped for you. You click on the product, it takes you directly to it to add to your bag. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, done for you. katiejuststyled.com/shopped. Because this isn't no how-to. This is done for you. That's the energy we're on. That's big bitch energy. That's the 2023 spring energy that we need, okay? So done for you. I'm so excited. I put so much intention into this. I just love this book. If you're in the squad, no worries. You get the book for free when it drops on March 21st. And we are going to have our masterclass on it next week where we're going to go through it live and you guys get to ask me questions live and help each other. And it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to see the pictures. If anyone that buys the book wants to try out the Style Squad, there's going to be a 2-week free trial for anyone who buys the book. If you want to hop into Style Squad and get the free masterclass and give it, and then if you don't like the Style Squad, cool, then you don't have to be in the Style Squad after the 2 weeks. But if you really enjoy it and you want more of that in your life and you're looking for accountability and community and our values are fun, curiosity, passion, integrity, and collaboration. If that's the juice that you're on this year, then maybe the Style Squad is for you. All right, all of these links to everything will be in the show notes. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. If you have questions, if you want to see the leggings that I mentioned that I sent out in my email and you not on the email and you want to go back and get access to that free shop board, let me know. I will send it to you. Just DM me or email me wherever we connect. Like I said, all my information will be in the show notes. If you have any questions, you buy the book. If you want to join the Style Squad, you have more questions about what happens in the Style Squad, just DM me or shoot me an email. I'm right on the other side. So I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.